Environmental outcomes reports. Are they an environmental assessment revolution in England? For decades, environmental assessments in England have been governed by EU-derived regulations known as EIA and SEA. While intended to protect the planet, these reports have often become voluminous, costly documents that can run to tens of thousands of pages. This complexity often leads to long delays in building the homes and infrastructure our communities need, while sometimes focusing more on avoiding legal challenges than actually delivering for nature. Environmental Outcomes Reports, or EORs, were introduced as part of the Levelling Up and Regeneration Act as an alternative to environmental impact assessments, strategic environmental assessments, and sustainability appraisal. All three originated from the EU Environmental Impact Assessment Directive and the Environmental Assessment of Plans and Programmes Directive. The intention of EORs was to create a more effective tool for managing the effects of development on the natural environment, supporting better, faster, and greener delivery of the infrastructure and development needed in England. It was also to engage the community more in the development process and hold developers accountable to ensure positive environmental outcomes through their proposed developments. This table summarizes some of the key differences between EIA and EORs. The new EOR system is meant to be much quicker, but in practice, the complexity of a site can still lead to delays. The Environmental Outcomes Report provides a new domestic framework for England. The big shift here is moving away from just documenting potential impacts to measuring a project's contribution towards nationally agreed environmental outcomes. This creates a golden thread between local development and national commitments set out in the government's Environmental Improvement Plan. The goal is to make the system simpler, clearer, and faster. By focusing on outcomes and using standardized, open-access data, developers can embed environmental considerations from the very start of the design process. Instead of thousands of pages, EORs will be succinct summaries that pinpoint relevant technical conclusions. This streamlines decision-making and gives communities a much better understanding of how a project truly affects their surroundings. Data is at the heart of the reforms. The new system will mandate standardized data standards, ensuring information is trustworthy and accessible to everyone. Plus, there is a renewed focus on monitoring and enforcement. Instead of a report that disappears once a permit is granted, the system will use a feedback loop to ensure that predicted environmental benefits are actually delivered on the ground. So, when is this happening? The government published a roadmap to reform in March 2026 and are currently in the process of defining the specific high-level outcomes and indicators. The plan is to have the new EOR regulations fully in place by the end of 2027, following extensive testing and pilot projects. It's hoped that this change provides an opportunity to turbocharge the delivery of housing and infrastructure, while securing positive outcomes for our natural world. Whether you are a developer, a local planner, or a concerned citizen, your feedback is vital to making this system work. Visit the government's roadmap page to learn more and see how you can get involved in the transition to EORs.